Boys, we are back with What If Part 2. What if Ash went to Paldea? So this one's going to explore a little more of like the arc that we started more that we teased last episode. And I'm going to make this full entire series, so it's probably going to be around 140 episodes, just like a normal Pokemon 3 seasons would be. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that, and then I have other stuff planned for past that. These videos have been doing really well, so I really appreciate all the love. I've been getting 400, 500 views every single one of these that I've posted on a short. So, I mean, well, not everyone, but, most of them. I really appreciate all the love that you guys have been getting me. Please just subscribe, do all that. Keep grinding, and, yeah, I just love all the love that I'm getting. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Episode 21, Anne's Secret. The group takes a day to unwind. Anne keeps taking mysterious calls. Brock doesn't want to question them, but Ash is inquisitive. He tells Brock to ask her about it, but when Brock finally goes up to her, Anne is in full panic, saying that there is a rampage in the Farum region, a new region outside of Paldea acting as the World Tournament Center. Yes, this is the same Farum region as Pokémon Tournament, and yeah, I'm going to explore that eventually, but this is more of just kind of backstory, which leads into Episode 22, A New Energy. The gang arrives in the Farum region where they meet Nia, a trainer who has a passion for the development of the new and first Farum region, or Farum League, for future participants. Nia and her partner Weavile inform the group of an unknown energy that is randomly rampaging Pokemon, turning them into mega terrestrialized G-Max and granting them one Z-move. Ash wants to help, so the gang splits up to take down the rampaged Pokemon. Episode 23, Befuddled Brock. Brock wants to go off with Anne, however, Anne wants to go off alone back to her childhood home to make sure that her family's okay. This sounds like it's a good excuse, but Brock secretly follows her because he just doesn't trust her. During this, Ash, Serena, and Arvin fight off powerful Pokemon. This episode ends with Brock seeing Anne go home to a Mewtwo. Episode 24, Mysterious Mewtwo. Anne pulls out a Pokeball and returns the Mewtwo. It is revealed that Mewtwo is actually owned by Anne and has been since her childhood. Brock then confronts her about it, and the episode serves as like a flashback based off of how the Mewtwo saved her life as a child. Brock and Anne's relationship is now rocky because Brock doesn't really trust Anne. Anne is obviously guilty of this and feels bad, so this kind of creates a little tension between the group, a little dynamic, which I think is cool. But I also really like how I incorporate part of the Pokémon Tournament, which isn't, I don't know if that's a canon game in the Pokemon timeline, probably not. But I really like that game, and yeah, I really like how I can incorporate that story into this. So that leads us into Episode 25, Synergized Suicune. Ash and Serena have been battling all these Pokemon as they realize that many legendary Pokemon live in this region. It says region, it's supposed to be a region, such as Suicune. Ash remembers Suicune, and this happens to be Go's. Ash finds out and returns to Suicune to Go after defeating it. Go has been researching the energy ever since him and Ash have stopped traveling together. The energy is known as Synergy and is Farum's gimmick, if you will. Team Rocket arrives to steal Suicune, however, Mewtwo, Brock, and Anne arrive to save the day, sending Team Rocket blasting off. Episode 26, Synergy Power. Synergy. I'm such an idiot. Episode 26, Synergy Tower, not Power. The gang is now reunited. Ash is reminded of the bond him and Greninja both share, and how this is just like Synergy Power. He sends it out, and after further examination, Go says that it is not the same. Go said that if a legendary Pokemon such as Mewtwo can get to the top of the Great Farum Tower, they can broadcast Synergy within the enraged Pokemon, and then the Pokemon will be able to balance it. They do this, and Mewtwo and Anne stay behind with Go and Nia in the Farum region. This means Brock and Anne break up. Episode 27, Kilowattreo, the Killa. Back in Paldea, the group does some training. They just kind of take a day off, hang out, all that stuff. Waddle evolves into Kilowaddle in an intense battle with Armin's Bombardier. Yes, I know this is lazy writing, but yeah, deal with it. I'm tired. It's like 2 in the morning as I'm recording this, so subscribe.